Hey, how's it going, guys? For today's video, we are going to do an all-speed team, and what I mean by that is everyone we have on this team is over 72 speed, except for Frank Thomas. I will never take out Frank Thomas. His hitting is too valuable. But as you see, Alomar has 87 speed. Our cap, with everything he's got on him, equivalates to about 85 speed, if I'm not mistaken. Hornsby's got 81, Kenny Lofton 98, Willie Mays 92, and Ichiro 90. When it comes to our lineup, we have Ichiro leading off, then Alomar, then Willie Mays. Frank is going to, of course, be our cleanup hitter. Our caps, Step Bro, Hornsby, Lofton, and then Pudge. In the comment section down below, let me know what cards you would like to see me try. Obviously, once I get the 300 stars for the third inning program, I will be getting Ricky Henderson. I did buy Alomar on my own time, but if you want to see me use the signature series Brian McCann, or again, name any of the cards, let me know and I'll be sure to use them. And while we're searching for this game, of course, I do want to apologize for being sick the last week, and so I haven't really done any YouTube content. I really stayed away from Twitch. I am feeling good enough now that I will be going to upload every day, and to make up for it, I am going to do a double upload today. Alright, so after a little bit of waiting, we did finally get our opponent. Let's go ahead and see who he is. Biggie Tones Patty's Pub. Alright, interesting name. He's got Trey Turner, Duke Snyder, Bryant, his cap, Christian Yelich, Javi Baez. So he's got like kind of one of those good budget teams, and he does have Nolan Ryan on the mound. So this should be an interesting and fun game. Of course, one of the reasons why we are trying out this kind of speed demon team is because if you're like me, you've noticed power doesn't really equivalent to much. And honestly, Ichiro hits as many home runs as Pudge. So as part of this challenge, we are going to do a lot of speed cheese maneuvers. We're going to be stealing, we're going to be doing a lot of hit and runs, we're going to be trying to manufacture as many runs as possible with this team. One thing that I do feel like is going to happen with this team a lot, yes, we're going to have really good defense and we're going to help from our opponent scoring runs, but also when our guys get on base, you're going to see our opponent slide stepping a lot, which is going to lead to a lot of bad pitches and mistakes. And if I'm being honest, this is honestly the first time I've used a team like this. I've always been kind of known as the power slut. I want the guys with the power because if I score something up, I want to see it, gone. But like I said, with this game, it just doesn't equivalent to that, and it's unfortunate, but it does happen. We're gonna go with the sinker up and in. I feel like it's no, that's bad. It ends up getting the strikeout anyways. All right, so we need to get on any way possible. Obviously, I'm not gonna bunt, but that being said, I do perfect. That is perfect. It's not gonna be a double, but it does exactly what we want now. I think you're going to see a lot of slide stepping coming and a lot of mistakes. 2-0, I think I'm not going to steal yet. I don't feel like it's necessary. I want to see if he's going to throw strikes. 2-1, this is where I'm going to steal here. We're going to get the decent jump. We're hosed. We are absolutely hosed. We got a terrible jump. And that's the one thing for me I've noticed about stealing. Anytime I steal, horrific jumps. When my opponent steals, I can never throw them out. And of course, what do? Actually, it ends up being a line out. Never mind. One of the guys with actual power. All right, he gets on. I think first pitch this time around, I'm going to be going. And we missed it. I'm definitely underneath that one. Christian Yelich is definitely one of those cards that I think is absolutely juiced, as I get a notification from my Twitch channel. I think for the rest of this at bat, I'm going to give him everything off speed if he's going to be that far in front of a 95-mile-per-hour pitch. He gets underneath it. Decent timing, but we got the speed demon. Our whole outfield is speed demons. There's like no way a ball should be falling in. 3-2 the count. We're going to go and throw this changeup. He just cannot sit back. Come on. There we go. Did he go? Of course he did it. Of course he did it. All right, first pitch, we're going to throw the fastball away. He's out in front. That's another thing. If you know your opponent's sitting on that fastball inside, it's still okay to throw that fastball. Just throw it away because his timing will still be pretty bad. All right, that should be another base hit for our cap. He has 84 speed. I don't think his stealing is all that high or crazy. We probably could have made it to second there, but we didn't push it. All right, 2-0. He's going to give me something. We're going to do a hit and run here. Ends up off the pitcher's leg, and we should be still getting okay, we're safe. I thought we might have been out there. One of the glitchiest cards in this game is Ichiro, and then it's Kenny Lofton. They both, because of their low power, always seem to find ways to just drop the ball in front of the outfielders. When it comes to speed behind the plate, I think Pudge is going to be the highest throughout the whole year. He's just one of those cards that's, he's got it all, but it just doesn't translate all that well. All right, ball 4, there we go. All right, Nolan Ryan, we need you to, I don't care if you hit a fly ball 500 feet. That will do the trick as well. We're going to go ahead and send him home. We'll push it, and we're going to be safe at home, easy. That's 2-run RBI from Nolan Ryan. Again, pitchers, they say they changed the timing windows on them. I don't think they did too much because they still drop in everything. That's going to be a double play. I already know it. Even though it's 90 speed, we hit it right at him and we hit it too hard. 2-2 the count. We're going to go and throw this changeup, and it floats, but we do get the strikeout. That's one down. Trey Turner, I still think he's going to sit the fastball, so we're going to throw the fastball actually right down the middle, but we get the line out for us instead of happening to us. I always love to see that happen. We've thrown him a lot of off speed. I need to keep him honest, even though he might be looking for it. We throw a fastball right down the middle, miss our spot, but we do get lucky. Probably just missed it. Weak fly out to Frank Thomas. All right, come on. We need to get Robbie on. He's got 97 stealing, and that's going to get him on. There we go. All right, so another guy leads off the inning with good speed on first. I actually want to get a successful steal attempt going here. Is that going to be in the gap? That's going to be a line out, isn't it? Yep. All right, we need to get the wheels going here. We're going to get Alomar going right here. He's got a good jump. Ball or strike, I'm taking all the way. He's safe no matter what I do. I don't have to do the outside slide. He had that great of a jump. 2-2 count. I'm thinking he's probably going to try and burn us after that off-speed pitch. He does try and burn us. We hit it weakly up the middle. That is 2 down, so it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. This is where we need our cap to come through again. Just another single, another kind of weak flare. I don't care. Just whatever it takes, and that's not going to do it. We got on top of it. I definitely haven't used this Chris Bryant card, but I always hear good things about him. People will say how glitchy of a card he is and how good his swing is. Again, I've never tried him, so I can't speak, on behalf of that, as he's well out in front of a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. I don't know exactly what you're looking for when that happens. So our opponent ends up having his cap behind the dish, which isn't a bad move. If you don't have Pudge, I get it. And even then, you still got Brian McCann. Is Ichiro going to make this? Again, that's another great reason to have speed in your outfield. You can somewhat negate these weak kind of flares from falling in. If I had Cody Bellinger out there, that's falling in every time. 1-0. We need to make sure this is at least a strike. That ends up over the plate. It's a seeing eye ground ball. He's going to have men on first and third. 2-2. We've shown a lot of off speed. That looks like a good fastball. He's actually all over it. And, if it wasn't Sandberg, maybe it's a home run. Or even if it's a game with better exit velocity, it's probably a home run. But we get away with it. That's going to be another leadoff single for our first batter. 2-1. The ball still could be coming, but we're going to do the hit and run. I'm okay with it. And we actually might be able to speed cheese this one out. We speed cheese it out. That's a double play. I got so impatient. I was still laughing a little bit because of that. That's how you ruin an inning. All right, 3-2 count to our opponent's pitcher. We're just going to go ahead and kind of groove one. I'd rather not walk him, and we end up getting the strikeout. Here's Trey Turner, change up down the middle. Woo! 0-2 count. I really haven't thrown the curveball in the dirt. I don't feel like it's going to get him. Ends up hanging, but we do get the ground ball to third. 0-1 count. We need to get out of this inning 1-2-3 hopefully and get our that ends up being a single. Never mind. Yep, you can't be throwing sinkers down the middle. That's gonna get hit every time. 3-2. We're throwing a slide step change up. He's out in front. I haven't really slide stepped the whole game, so I was gonna see if that was gonna mess with his time, and it looked like it did. I feel like he might not slide step here, so we're gonna go and steal. We end up stealing, and why do I get the feeling Ichiro's going to get hosed again? He ends up getting hosed again. If someone knows how to steal in the comment section down below, please let me know, because I always get gunned every time. I don't get how people steal constantly, because I even guessed right. I even guessed right on when he was going to slide step and not slide step, but I ended up still getting hosed with 90 speed, 92 stealing. All right, well, we keep getting men on and finding a way to just choke it with getting hosed, but we get another single from Willie Mays. I get the vibe that maybe having the speed team is good, but also bad for me at the same time, because I don't usually steal, so I have some adjustments I need to make. Fall down. That's fair. All right. We're not going to be out. I'm surprised that was a fair ball. That kind of caught me off guard. We end up getting a double with Frank out of it, and we move over Willie Mays. That brings up our cap again. Can we, with runners in scoring position, get that clutch hit? We do not end up getting that clutch hit. We have 10 hits and only 2 runs. We are absolutely out hitting our opponent. He has, 2 or 3 hits. We have 10. I think we're probably like 1 for 8 or 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. We ourselves have to do better about when we get those men on second and third of actually coming through. 2-2 the count. I'm going to try and make this changeup look like it's going in the same spot that we just missed that fastball on. And he's not. It's going to be a check. So he hit what? That's strike 3? Well, at least on my screen, it looked like he just kind of... I'm honestly surprised that ended up being a strikeout. On my screen, it looked like he barely flinched. And I'm assuming that's just the disconnect between my PS4 and his PS4. But like I said, It looked like he just sneezed. I've had some really bad swings this at bat so far. And that's going to bleed in again. I think every inning we've gotten somebody on to lead off the inning, and then we just either get thrown out or it's a double play. So we need to actually do something effective here. All right, we didn't even have to steal. Do not tell me we get hosed again. Okay, we end up barely safe, but it's like a steal. We get a wild pitch. We need to do our best with Kenny here just to drive something and move over the runner. That's going to do it. That's a double in the gap for Kenny Lofton. That a boy. Will we extend this to a triple? Definitely not. Duke got a good animation off the wall. Nonetheless, though, a double scores 1. Our bullpen is definitely shot, so we're going to leave Nolan Ryan in, especially because our opponent hasn't hit well against him. That's going to do it. I think that's going to fall in. The single that scores 1. That's a terrible animation. We're pushing second. I don't know what kind of animation that was, honestly. But if you recognize those things happening right away, do your best to take advantage of it. So far, the contact speed team is equivalated to a lot of hits. We have 13 hits through 6 innings for us. But I think we've only had 1 double, maybe 2 if you want to count that Ichiro. Maybe I'm wrong, but we definitely haven't had any home runs. If you want to talk about a card that was absolutely goated in 18, it was the postseason Schwarber. Schwarber was an absolute monster, and I honestly think he's still one of those cards even in this game on the higher difficulties that is goated. He just misses it. Another weak fly out to Frank. 3-2 count to Willie Mays. He's been trying to nibble at every corner. I feel like he's going to flow one. Ends up being ball 4. We take it. So again, we lead off the inning with getting a speed demon on. We get the leadoff man with no outs, and we still haven't even moved them from first to second. I've swung at pretty early pitches that were pretty bad. 3-1, we're going to go in and do a hit and run type thing. And it ends up being awful. This whole inning, this inning right here was on me. I dropped my PCI on 3 straight pitches. Trey Turner's all over that one. Holy crap. Maybe if that was Frank Thomas, he gets a home run, but opponents hit a couple deep fly-outs. I still think he only has 3, maybe 4 hits. All right, so here's Dookie Poopy up to the plate. We throw a sinker down the middle. It looks like he's just kind of like us right now, where you're just missing it. You're just getting underneath it, so therefore you're not going to get much of a reward. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy. I'm going to give him the pitch that I feel like he's been sitting on all game. Fastball up and in. We beat him with it. We need a hitting parade to start here. Kenny Lofton's the man to do it. He's also the man that's going to get the line out. Unfortunate, but we still, again, we have 13 hits. All right, with Nolan Ryan coming up to the plate and we only need to use our bullpen for 1 inning, we're going to go ahead and bring in a juicy Adam Dunn, 118 pop on right. And if he ends up bringing in a lefty, we'll go to Nolan Arenado. Easy reads. He brings out a lefty to face Adam Dunn. So like I said, we could go Joey Bats, but I like Arenado. I love Arenado's swing, especially with a sinker baller or somebody's going to be throwing the slurves low. Arenado hits those low balls really, really well compared to most people in this game. We just missed it. God, that's the name of this game. Ichiro with a slap hit. There we go. And again, if you want to talk about a card that's really good, there's 2 of them. Kenny Lofton and Ichiro. If you want to be that speed demon team, they're just too good to avoid. I haven't used Henderson yet, and he would have been perfect for this team. But like I said, I haven't played a whole lot due to me being sick. And I haven't gotten 300 stars, so I had to buy Alomar off the market. 0-2 the count. He's been on pretty much every pitch, so if we can hit this, that's right down the middle. Thankfully, he was late that time. I thought that was guaranteed gone because he was on both the pitches earlier that were dots. 0-0 to Baez. He's on it. Is the speed gonna save us here? It is not. I ended up trying to lay out, and that might have not been the move because he ends up getting the second. All right, so not a good move, but we're going to still try and get this shutout. Throw that sinker inside. Jam up Jim Edmonds. Easy, very routine for Hornsby. Here is Mr. Sandberg. We're going to go and throw that slurve. He's on it. He gets a line out as well. So we end up winning this game 4-0 with 14 hits. So one thing that I have noticed with the speed team that has lower power, you do receive more hits because they tend to fall in front of the outfielders, not right at them. So our player of the game ended up being our pitcher because realistically, when it came to our batters, none of them had a home run. I think we had 2 doubles all game, and that was between Lofton and Frank. So with the all-contact team and very high speed, you're going to have a lot of singles, and it's on you to try and find this way to manufacture them, whether it's through hit and runs or stealing. But like I said, for me, I don't steal all the time, so I'm pretty bad at it. If this video is any testimony to that, I am awful at stealing, and if I was able to get better at it, who knows, maybe I could have had 8 runs instead of 4. So if you're good at stealing, maybe give this a try. Thank you for watching today's video, and like I said earlier, we will be coming back with the daily YouTube content, so look forward to seeing that. And any suggestions that you guys have for any content or what you want to see on this channel, always feel free to let me know in the comment section. I am always reading. Thank you.